Today's video will be different from what we've done in the past. So far, we've only done some cinematic shots, vlogs, reviews, and some under-random videos. But today will be our first prediction video. And what better way to start off with our home park, Six Flags Magic Mountain. This amusement park currently has 19 roller coasters, the most in any theme park or amusement park in the world currently. This means some major gaps have of course been filled, but there are still some that can and might need to be filled eventually.
Before we get things started, we like to name a few honorable mentions. Magic Mountain would be great with a single rail coaster by RMC in its lineup. And that is basically confirmed with the blueprints made and approved. And with some teasing done by RMC themselves with the new Raptor tracks made with the labels SFMM. The second and last honorable mention would be a B&M Hyper Coaster. We put this as an honorable mention because while Magic Mountain already has a traditional hyper, it isn't all that good for what Magic Mountain can have and deserve, especially the park being one of the destination hotspots for coaster enthusiasts to visit. But with that all being said, let's get into our predictions.
Our first pick for Magic Mountain's future lineup could be a new Gravity Group family wooden coaster. Magic Mountain is known for its thrilling coasters and already has 4 coasters aimed towards the younger audience. However, it only has 2 coasters fully aimed at families, 3 if you count Revolution. And a new family coaster could be a great way to add a new thrill for families to help balance out the lineup. It could be located where Whistle Stop Park could be, if it ever gets removed, and can fit nicely in that good-sized plot of land. We could see it be modeled around something like Kentucky Flyer or Kentucky Kingdom, and have a train theme as a reference to Whistle Stop Park.
Our second prediction is the Axis Coaster. Six Flags and S&S are basically a married couple because Six Flags loves to buy their coasters because they are nice and cheap. So why not put a new innovative ride at your flagship park? A lot of the general public already love X2 and this coaster is really similar. It will probably be the layout we saw from S&S, and I could see it in 2 places. There's a small area next to Viper's Brake Run that I could see it go into, or next to Viper's first loop, and have the entrance next to X2's entrance. For the theme, I'm really not sure. Call it Y2 and name the part of the park Graph Junction. For real though, a really badass name would be Cobra since it's next to Viper.
The next coaster we predict seeing is a new Gen Vekoma Blitz model. The perfect location for this coaster would be behind Apocalypse. This would be perfect since that's where Deja Vu, a giant Vekoma inverted boomerang coaster, was located before being shipped off to Six Flags New England. We could see it being a new model just like Lek Coaster with the chain lift too since Magic Mountain just got their new launch coaster, aka West Coast Racers. To fit the theme of the underground, you could give it a car chase theme to the coaster. Make the track a dark black color, and the trains have some form of sleek car design in the front.
Okay, so this is a bit out there, but I would love to see a mock hyper something like DC Rivals. Being realistic, it would be a S&S hyper, but I wouldn't see it have inversions. This would be airtime base and over 230 feet. I would see it replace Viper. Even though I love Viper, I know that it's going to leave the park soon. I would see it be themed to snakes to pay tribute to Viper. It would be an out and back layout so it can leave room for more investments. Hopefully Viper stays for a long time so we can keep riding it.
The fifth prediction is a new Power Splash model by Mach. Before the rumors of the new Raptor coaster for Magic Mountain became even stronger and most likely confirmed at this point, but there's still no telling what can go on, there was still a good chance of a rumored Power Splash model going to Magic Mountain. We would see it being a clone of Aquaman Power Splash going to Six Flags Over Texas, or maybe even the Power Loop model proposed by Mach themselves. It would have an Aquaman theme to it and go where Tidal Wave currently stands. Tidal Wave is an outdated shoot-the-chutes rapid model by Intamin. This could be Magic Mountain's first water coaster and could even be the world's first water coaster to go upside down.
Lastly, we predict that Six Flags Magic Mountain could get a family spinning coaster. I would say a good one would be either Mach or Mauer. Most likely it would be Zamperla and go in the place in the old Deja Vu plot of land. It could be themed to spinning tires to fit in with West Coast Racers. This can be a very good investment for families. I think Magic Mountain should invest more in families because they have a lot of for thrill seekers. This would be a clone layout, but I think this would be really good for the park. And also increase revenue of families going to the park. We tried our best in the predictions to be more diverse from what Magic Mountain and other Six Flags parks or any other California park can offer. We don't see Six Flags working with a few of these manufacturers like Mack and Vekoma for a while, but we still think they would be great fits for Magic Mountain's lineup of coasters.
If Six Flags starts to make the right investments for their parks and can make good work with the terrain they already have at Magic Mountain currently, these predicted coasters can maybe one day be actual coasters at the park. This is CA Coasters. Thank you for watching.